Dear students, now today we see the last topic in this paper, the role of pheromones in reproductive behavior. So we know that you heard about the hormones. So hormones are very important to our body regarding the growth of human being or any animal. Like that, the pheromones are also present in the body, and today we have to see the role of pheromones in the reproductive behavior. See, behavior. Okay. Now, the pheromones are widespread in occurrence from invertebrates to mammals, and these chemicals released externally into environment and produce specific effect. See, introduction this thing. Now, here the pheromones are thus used as a chemical signals in intraspecific communication. Intraspecific, that is, in conveying the information between the individuals of same species. See the very carefully. Interspecific means same species. In fact, the term pheromones is used for the chemical used in the communication referred to as ectohormones. Right. So here in the introduction, these are the chemicals used externally for recognition or for some reproductive behavior they released in the environment in the same species. So one by one we see what the role of these pheromones in the reproduction. Now here the pheromones is defined as the substances that are secreted by an animal to the outside and cause a specific reaction in a receiving individual of the same species. For example, just I told you, these pheromones are used for the attraction of male and female species of the same species for the reproduction. Keep in mind, this is the purpose of pheromones. So, so it is external substance for the attraction. So because of the scent or odor of pheromones, the females of the same species get attracted towards the male, or the male attracted towards the female. This is the only purpose of the pheromones in the animal kingdom. Now, first we see the classification of pheromones. The Wilson and Bossert 1963 have classified these pheromones. So, two types, releaser and the primer pheromones. Now, the latter, Bronson substituted the term releaser pheromone by signaling pheromone with the reasoning that the pheromones only transfer information and never dictate the type of response in the receiver. So this is right. So it is the actually a chemical information. So suppose one animal secrete the pheromones at one place. So because of odor, the female is attracted. That is, the information is transferred. What information is transferred from male? That I am here, like that. So I am present here, like that. So first of all, we see the releaser pheromones. So these pheromones induce immediate and reversible behavioral response mediated directly by the central nervous system through the first acting on neurohumoral pathways. And these are used principally in recognition of the species members. Then sex, sexual status, aggregation, ejection of milk, etc. So because of this released pheromone used for this purpose. Then primer pheromones evoke a prolonged and long-term endocrine or physiological responses in receivers mediated by neuroendocrine pathways or through direct effect on the target organs. These are the primer pheromones. So it is physiological response you can see here. Then it is actually termination and sexual maturation. The common example of this primer involved in the suppression and induction of estrous cycle, termination of pregnancy, and sexual maturation, etc. Then imprinting pheromones. Imprinting pheromones act at a critical period of the developmental age and cause permanent change in the adult behavior. Such pheromones have been found in some rodents, that is mice and rats. So in this way, there are three types of pheromones are there: releaser, primer, and imprinting. So now the source of pheromone. Source means from what substance it is come out from the body. Here, the source of pheromones differs in different species. There are different pheromones secreting glands on the body of the honeybees. The lateral gland at female abdominal tip in silk moth and gypsy moth, pouches in female cockroaches, then special ducts in male and tropical bug, mandibular glands in ants, and heads of functional females of termites are some cheap sources of insect pheromones. And in case of the mammals, a cheap source of pheromones include feces, then urine, as well as secretion of salivary gland, then vagina and skin glands, and these sources may differ in different species. So, however, the cutaneous glands are the chief source in many mammals, and as many as 40 different types of these glands are found among the mammals. So, here these salivary gland, vagina, and skin glands are having a different odor. So, because of that odor, the opposite sexes get attracted. So, it gives the chemical signaling. Then we see about the chemistry of these pheromones. So, we still know little about the chemistry of chemisignals. However, we have research investigation which largely suggests that the pheromones are complex substances. These are more complex in mammals, while insect pheromones are largely signal chemical constitutes. In mammals, have complex mixture of substance, and this is reason why the insects are a pheromonal effect is determined by the released substance, but in mammals by perception of the received odor quality. So here in small animals, it is for just recognition, signaling, and in higher animals, it is as a odor quality is there. Now here the chart is given. So in given below the chemistry, that is the animal is there, source is there, and chemical composition is there. So you see one by one. Then we come to know the mode of action. So mode of action of the pheromones. Now action means we know that actually the endocrine gland in the animal is responsible for the secretion of the hormones. In the same way, the pheromones are secreted by these animals. But here we are dealing with from insect to mammals. So insect pheromones exert their effect by olfaction, physical contact, and absorption. Although mammalian pheromones are olfaction sensitive, physical contact is important for some primer pheromones in their influence on the ovarian cyclicity. So pheromones influence hormonal secretion, which in turn directs behavioral change. So while releaser pheromones directly affect the neurohumoral activity of the central nervous system. So actually, because of odor quality in the higher mammals, that is senses by the our central nervous system, and then there is a action. So it triggers the particular brain system and the activity is done. Then role of pheromone in behavior. This is now important. So first one is the pheromones in sex recognition and attraction. So naturally, the first role of pheromone is in the sex and attraction is there in the animal kingdom. So pheromones are important in the recognition and attraction of opposite sex among the insects and mammals. So just I have told you the odor quality. Because of odor or particular signs of that pheromones, the opposite sex is attracted. This is the primary role of pheromones in the animal kingdom. But in lower one, it is a chemical signal. So chemically, these lower animals signals that I am here and I am going there, so you come, like that. So it is chemical signaling. Now the pheromones based a pheromone based sex recognition and sex attraction has been described in humans. Olfactory communication in man is an important as in dog, but its dominance is suppressed in adult due to the psychosexual development. And this exists also a difference between the two sexes of humans in their ability to smell, and women are more sensitive to these pheromones. The smell sensitivity also greatly varies during the different phases of menstrual cycle and pregnancy in females and following cast, uh, castration and male hormone supplementation in males. So, women perceive the musky odor of synthetic perfumes and sensitivity is highest during the ovulatory period. And axillary sweating contains pheromonal substance in man. Similarly, vaginal secretion contains volatile fatty acids which with peaks at same time of ovulation. So actually the in higher animals, particularly we are talking about the humans, the pheromones are only purpose for the sex recognition and sexual behavior. Then the pheromones in marking behavior. Now we come to the second type of role of the pheromones, the mark. That is the scent marking has been prevalent in animals. The role of pheromone in marking behavior has a great importance in invertebrate as well as vertebrates. Among the insect species, ants, olfactory active substance make use of their of air as a medium and leave scent marking of the formic acid to establish trails. So, the one by one they go, the line is created. So that line is due to the that formic acid is secreted by the frontal one, and they sense the others and sense this and they go where the line is created. So among mammals, scent marking has been extensively studied in Mongolian gerbil. Uh, this gerbil passes mid-ventral sebaceous gland, which is large in males and small in females, to mark basal object in their environment with an odoriferous oily secretion of this gland. So this is androgenic dependent actively secreting pad of the tissue. Then the another best example, that is the scent making is useful to mark territory. So we know that the tigers in the forest, they mark their territory. So how they mark their territory? That to gather the conspecific, to disperse population individuals and to attract opposite sex, etc. So in pronghorn, antelope, then vegetation marked with glandular secretion of the subauricular glands of one member is shifted, licked, and thrashed by other males. Just I have told you, in the forest, the tiger secretes that secretion on the stems of the the trees, and this area is marked by one tiger. So other is senses that this is the area of this tiger, like that. So it is marking behavior. Then pheromones in aggressive behavior. So next time we will see these pheromones in aggressive behavior and the rest of the portion. Okay, so today is enough. You read this very carefully because it is no diagram is there, only reading 4 5 times, automatically you will understand the meaning of this pheromones. Thank you.